Hello and welcome, all true sons and daughters of Skyrim. This is Bucket's College for all things alchemic and magic. Please ignore the fact that we don't actually have any furniture. You're the first students we've ever had, so the Jarl didn't really want to give us any funding, but that's irrelevant. In today's class we'll be learning a variety of restorative potions, but before that, if you want this college to remain open, the Jarl said I had to get everyone attending this lesson to subscribe and like, otherwise they'll turn this college into an orphanage. Let's be frank, we wouldn't want that now, would we? So, this video will be split up into a couple of sections. The first one will be health potions, then it will be cure disease potions, and finally magic potions. If you stick to the very end, there will be a special surprise. I've also made my own recipes, so at any point when I'm talking about a recipe or something, you can pause and have a look. But without any further ado, let's get into some recipes. The first of the health potions will be a very simple one, something that you can make without having to go too far from Whiterun. This will be just your standard Fortified health potion, which will be made from a blue mountain flower and wheat. This nifty little potion doesn't only increase your max health, but also restores it, not only letting you get to full strength, but even stronger for 60 seconds afterwards. And the next recipe is pretty much the same, apart from stronger. Since you'll be needing a blue mountain flower, giant's toe, and imp stool, it will be slightly more difficult to make, but it also lasts 300 seconds, not just 60 seconds like the previous one. The next two health potions I will cover are fairly similar to the ones prior, but they will come with different or more effects than the ones before. The first one will be a Fortified health and Fortified carry capacity potion, which will be made from a creep cluster, a giant's toe, and wheat, giving you an increase in max health for 300 seconds and an increase of carry capacity for 300 seconds. As for the final health potion, it will be the best for battle compared to the ones before, since it not only fortifies health, but it also restores health and restores stamina. The way you make it is with bear claws, charred skeever hide, and wheat, like all the previous potions. It increases the max health for 60 seconds, but because you can restore stamina at the same time, it means you're able to fight longer like a true son or daughter of Skyrim. So now we have covered health potions, we will move on to the cure disease potions. But before I get into the recipes, I do just want to warn you, these are multi-effect potions, not just a cure disease. If you have any diseases you want to cure, eat a single hawk's feather, and it will remove any disease you have. But let's look into some recipes. As for the first cure disease potion, it will be made from charred skeever hide, eye of the saber cat, and hawk feathers. This won't only cure any ailments you have, but it will also restore some health and stamina so you can
make love like a saber cat.
The next cure disease potion is fairly similar to the one before, but it has the added effect of poison resistance. In order to make it, you'll need a charred skeever hide, eye of the saber cat, and mud crab chitin. It's basically the same as the one before, but if you ever find yourself in a sticky situation with some frostbite spiders, at least you have a potion to bail you out. As for the final cure disease potion, it is, you guessed it, fairly similar to the ones before, but it does require the Dragonborn DLC, since it uses charred skeever hide, fell sad tern feathers, and wisp wrappings. I apologize if I butchered that pronunciation. Since the fell sad tern feathers come from the Dragonborn DLC, it will be harder to get for some, or unfortunately unobtainable for others, but nevertheless it was the last cure disease potion, and now we shall move on to the magicka based potions. Fortunately enough, the magicka section is fairly short compared to the prior ones, because it only consists of 3 potions, but do not get me wrong, these are great potions in and of themselves. Getting into the first one, it is just a standard fortify and restore magicka potion, but this one is unique in the fact that it has 2 possible recipes. The first and slightly more expensive one is made from a briar's heart and a red mountain flower, and the next recipe, which is a bit easier and a bit cheaper to make, is made from creep clusters, red mountain flowers, and tundra cotton. Both of the recipes have the exact same effect, so you can use them interchangeably, but this would cause 2 separate stacks of fortified magic potions to appear in your inventory, so bear that in mind. Also, the fortify effects last for 60 seconds. This next magicka potion is a much better choice than the ones before, since it also comes with magicka regeneration, not just fortifying and restoring. So not only will you get the increase in magicka, but it will fill you up a bit and refill you faster, so those masters of the arcane out there can do those 3rd degree burns just a little while longer. And it is made out of Jazbay grapes, moon sugar, and red mountain flowers. As for the final mage potion, this will be a regeneration potion which increases the regen of both health and magicka, so you battle mages out there can stay in the fight for a little bit longer. This one is made out of garlic, Numira's rot, and salt piles. Unfortunately, due to budget cuts, we are going to have to cut the lesson early here. Fret not, the next 3 lessons will be coming as planned. That will be the resistance lesson next, the one after that will be a poison lesson, and the one after that will be an ingredients location lesson. I've also been covering the story of Harriet the Dragonborn, which is my Skyrim survival legendary difficulty permadeath run. If you want to see that playthrough, it's also uploading on the channel twice a week. And yes, that's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, you know what to do, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.